Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your glutton Matt having some KFC today. And in keeping with my current theme, it's of course KFC Japan. So KFC here in Japan has started their fall lineup. So they brought out their Tsukimi burgers and their Tsukimi twister along with an egg tart. And so Tsukimi basically means like it's the autumn moon viewing festival sort of thing. So these all have eggs on them. So let's get right into it. I don't know which one of these is which. This is like, because these are both chicken sandwiches, but they're two different kinds of chicken on them. So let's just start with one. Like one's like the regular sort of like chicken fillet sort of thing, yeah. Woo, and yeah, it's like coming off there. So it's like melty sort of chicken, or it's like melty chicken. It's got like an egg on there. There goes the lettuce. I'm losing stuff all over the place. Yeah, so it's like it's your regular chicken fillet with like an egg and some melty cheese. Yeah, see. And the egg's just like a little bit runny. That's a good chicken sandwich. And that's really tender chicken too. I've actually never had like KFC at all from Japan. And that's good chicken. I find just Japan does good fried chicken in general. Like if you go to like a Family Mart, like a convenience store, I always rave about Family Mart fried chicken to people. Like Family Mart fried chicken is so juicy. But let's have some of these. So this isn't fall stuff, but this is like a limited time thing right now. It's their red hot chicken. It's like, I'm guessing it's gonna be spicy. Oh, that's good. I feel like it's just like on all things Japan, like on their own levels, just like better than the West. They just like make things of a higher quality. KFC included. Let's get rid of that bone. It's a little spicy. Not super spicy by my standards, but I know the Japanese have a little bit less tolerance for spicy stuff. And there's that bone done. I'm just gonna eat that whole wing. Crunch that bone up. Okay, let's have this twister, I guess. I'm always having bad luck, guys, I swear. So I picked the food up and I brought it back to my hotel room, and lo and behold, I get a nice surprise like I usually do. I go to plug in my mic and I plug it into my phone because I'm gonna record off my phone. And out of nowhere, it's telling me my mic needs updating. It's like I just used like whatever, like the last time I used it, it hadn't told me that. Like I never needed it. It never said anything about needing a mic update. But like just as I get my food to the hotel and I'm right about to record, it's telling me I need to update. So obviously this is their Tsukimi twister. You can't really tell there's an egg in there, but I'm sure there is. That's good. I like the sauce too. I assume it's like the same like twister sauce. I assume all the sauces are like the same as like the West, and it's just like they add an egg on it sort of thing. But yeah, so I needed to update my mic. But you can't update it through the app on the phone. It won't let me update it from the phone, so I have to plug it into my computer to update it. But the computer app is telling me it's telling me it's already up to date and doesn't need to be updated. And I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like Googling things. Just spit some food out. And finally get an answer that I have to update the app then for the app to tell me that the mic needs updating. So I had to download a whole new version of the app for my laptop. And then once it was a new version, the new app version was downloaded, then I plugged my mic into that, and then it was telling me I could update the mic. I was like, oh my God. And it's just like, it never just goes smoothly with me. I tell you guys, I can never just like pick up my food and just like set it up and go straight to eating. Otherwise, my time in Japan has been like sweet. Like everything's been going well. I just arrived in Nagano. I've never been to Nagano before, so this is the first time I've been to Nagano. But I just finished up being at Mount Fuji. If there's anyone watching my channel who doesn't follow my Instagram, I've been posting a lot of pics about Mount Fuji. I climbed Mount Fuji and I made it to the top. That's always been one of my biggest goals here in Japan, is to climb Mount Fuji. And so I finally like done like one of my like biggest bucket list items. Okay, so this is another limited item for the Tsukimi Moon Festival viewing, for the Autumn Moon Festival. So it's an egg tart. That's good. But yeah, I climbed Mount Fuji. That was really great. I got it and I did it just the way I wanted to, where like I timed it. So like I got about like the first day, I got to like about like around 8 o'clock at night. I got to about 2 hours from the summit. So then I slept till about 2 in the morning, and then woke up, and then for the next and then like I made it to the summit in the next 2 hours by like 4 in the morning, sort of thing. So I was right on the top, right for the sunrise. So that was a sweet experience. But I actually, well, let's get into this bit and this other piece of chicken before I start talking more. So there's like stations on the mountain, like huts that you can buy food and like water and like stay the night at, sort of thing. But so there's the fifth station, is the first station at the bottom. Well, like it's not the bottom. It's kind of like almost halfway up the mountain. But like there's a highway to it, so you can take a bus to the fifth station. It's a big like place with like souvenir shop and like restaurants and stuff. It's like a lodge, like sort of like thing. And that's where most people start their climb from Mount Fuji. They take a highway bus to the fifth station and then climb from there. But I decided I wanted to like start it from the very bottom, like the pilgrims would have actually done in the old days, at the very base of the mountain, like down in the foothills in the forest, sort of thing. So it took from where I started at the temple at the base of Mount Fuji, it took me 4 hours to reach where normally other people would start at the fifth station. And so like my climb was almost almost double like what other people would climb it in, because it's 6 hours to the top from the fifth station. So it was 4 plus 6 hours for me. So for me, it took like 10 hours. But I always tell people I don't do things in half measures. I always go big or go home. And I like to think of myself as being in really great shape. And I thought to myself, well, you know what? If pilgrims back in the day could do it in like sandals and stuff, and like I should be able to do it with like all my fancy like climbing gear and like fancy hiking boots and stuff. So that's what I did. And I did it. Okay, let's have the next Tsukimi chicken burger. So this one is, so this is like, it's a type of like Japanese fried chicken, more like a katsu kind of chicken. And then it's got like shredded, I think that's shredded cabbage on there too. With, excuse me guys, with the egg. That is a good chicken sandwich. You can see that egg oozing out. I'm just getting it all over me. Once again, I don't have any pants on, guys. Not because I was really too hot. But I'm not sitting in a chair again, because if I was sitting in a chair, I'd be too high up. So the moment I knelt down, my shorts in the butt just ripped apart. And I'm like, well, I might as well just throw those off. So I'm really uncomfortable here again. My legs and my feet are starting to fall asleep. So let's get this other piece of chicken out of the way. But yeah, so I arrived in Nagano at like 1:30. And I had plenty of time before check-in. So I went and I visited Zenkoji Temple, which is like apparently a really important Buddhist temple, because I think the Dalai Lama like visited it back in like 1994 or something. But inside the main temple, the main like structure, they have like, you go down some stairs and they have like this like little tunnel that you can take. And I think it's like a test of your faith sort of thing. So there's no lights or anything. And it's like a tunnel that like winds and stuff. And you're not allowed like turning on any flashlights or using the lights on your phone or anything. And you're supposed to, and like you keep your right hand on the wall at all times and follow through the tunnel in the complete darkness until you get to the end. And it was actually like really, really freaky. Like I was like at one point I was actually like scared I wouldn't make it out. It was like complete pitch darkness. You could not see, like you couldn't see your hand in front of your face. But then that was really, really fun. So I visited that, I killed some time. And then I came back to my hotel and checked in. It's not like super spicy, but it's just really good chicken regardless. I have no complaints about that. There we go. I think I cleaned that off well enough. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Okay, I need to shift some weight here again. Whoa, I can't even feel my left leg. All right, let's have some of these chocolate pies. I don't know if these are really limited or anything or have anything to do with fall, but we don't have chocolate pies at KFC back in Canada, so I want to try some of these. That's a good chocolate pie. I hope my mic's not like screwing up. Very flaky. And messy. But tomorrow I'm renting a car. I already have it reserved because I got my international driver's permit for this trip. And so we're gonna see how that goes. Hopefully that goes off without a hitch. Because I already went go-karting in Tokyo, in Shibuya in Tokyo. And that was really fun. But you had a guide with you, so you just followed like a guide, like in a line. And he like gave hand signals and stuff. So it wasn't very complicated, but it was very, very fun. It was a very fun way to like experience like Shibuya. But I'm on my own tomorrow. So hopefully I don't do anything stupid. There we go. That was good. I liked all of that. Like I have no, like there's like no complaints about any of that. And that's usually the way it goes with like Japanese food and Japanese fast food restaurants and anything Japanese. Like they never screw up my order. And everything is like really, really good quality. Like all that chicken was like really juicy. And those burgers too, like the chicken was really good and the sauce was good. And the way the egg like was just like perfectly cooked. So like it wasn't too bad, like wasn't too undercooked or overcooked. So it just melted perfectly. That gave it like a really, really good texture. Oh, I can't stop burping, guys. I should end it there then. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Give it a like if you did. A like and a thumbs up. A like, same thing, I guess. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't, and I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Until then, peace out.